You look to finish near now. Hmm? You look to finish. Police the thief. Politician the thief. They are also teaching their children how to thief. Everybody the thief. Everywhere you go, everybody the thief. It's like dog eats dog. Hmm? Dog eats dog. Chai. It is what it is. Yeah, Senator Ireti Kingibe appeared on Arise TV, and she's been at a very kind of like a loggerhead with the Wike in Abuja. With the Wike told her not to waste her money eh, in 2027. Don't waste your money. You're not coming back. You're not coming back. Anyway, Ireti said she has documents to show the world that you see that land grabbing that Werewike is doing, reallocating people's lands to himself, his friends, his children, family members, that it's true. And he's doing so in some ridiculous sort of like way. Werewike is revoking people's land because they won't pay 200 million, 300 million, 500 million land use, land rent. And the same aim, according to Ireti, the same Werewike in this 24 hours, he allocated the land he allocated to his sons. They were supposed to pay 200 million naira as a land rent or something. It was reduced to 2 million naira. And right now, these guys are owners of a multi-million dollars worth of land in the Federal Capital Territory of Abuja, courtesy of their father. Ireti, you will give us evidence. So not that it will matter, not that anybody would, you know what I mean, but just give us. There are people that are documenting this.
I have documents to show that when Minister Wike allocated land to his sons, huge tracts of land, fine, as he says, though they're his sons, they're entitled to land, no problem. But the bills, I have them documented, of 200 million that you need to pay, 100 million here that you need to pay. They wrote to him asking that the bill, he should give a waiver and reduce it. Within 48 hours, they are going from 200 million to 22 million.
And that's illegal, isn't it?
Of course it's illegal.
Right.
At the very least, it's unfair, it's unethical, at the very least. And these things...
Because according to Wike, everybody can go and cry. I'm not breaking any law. My children have right to. There's no law that says my children cannot have land. My children can have land in Abuja, and I will give them land. Also, like Ireti said, it is not that Wike broke any law, because the laws of Nigeria is put together by the rogues themselves. Because they did, past and present. And whichever one that the present feels like it's not going to work for them, they will change it to what will work for them, not for you. Reduce the land. Baba now, if somebody call you right now, African Wahala, and say, send me 2 million naira. We have 15 hectares of land for you in Abuja. We have gotten the slot, okay? But send 2 million naira so that we can get it approved. You are supposed to pay 500 million, no. But don't worry. We have written it off. The minister signed it. But send 2 million, make her pay them. So the land that is worth maybe 1 billion, 2 billion, or 3 billion naira, somebody has gotten it for 2 million naira. But you the hustle, you are hustling to become a landowner in Abuja. And they said, oh, to have a land in Abuja, I'm just saying, not like generally now. I'm saying, to have an acre of land in Abuja, you need 1 billion naira. And you the hustle. because your mate don't get the land. Can you imagine? It's just 22. I am 28. I have failed. This boy get land for Abuja. Get land for Abuja, get land for this, he get land for that. And he only paid 2 million naira. He didn't even pay it. Do you see the imbalance? The reason why you have to understand the privatized opportunities in that contraption. So they have to rob Peter to pay Paul. They have to revoke the land from the owners. Just say they didn't do some certain things, they violated some certain rules, take it from them. Reallocate it to somebody else. And the cycle continues. Abuja people are not even the owners of the land in Abuja. Can you believe that? Baggy people, the real indigenous people of Abuja, they are now calling them land grabbers. They are calling them land speculators, illegal land grabbers. You dey watch your ancestors' land, and they cut them to themselves, cut them for their children, and they are calling you land grabber because the law says every land in Abuja and obviously in so many places belong to the government. And their law also says every person from every part of Nigeria has a right to have a land in Abuja. Do you know that? It's not law, but there are rules. If I want a land in Abuja right now, all I have to do is just go to the Ministry of Land and say, I need land. I don't know if many of you actually know that. I mean, you are supposed to walk into anywhere in Abuja, they will just tell you and say, okay, we have lands, these available lands ready. We have one in Maitama. We have a 600 in Maitama. We have a 400 plots in Sokoro. So where do you want? So you see this one in Maitama. That one is 15 million naira. You have to pay up front. No, not that cheap. Let's do it again. This one in Asokoro, you have to pay 350 million naira per acre. Okay, and then it's gonna be square meter. What about that Maitama? Maitama is 345. It's just 5 million short. Huh? What about Mabushi? That's how you should walk into the ministry in Abuja and talk about land. That's what their rule says. Only the criminal politicians and their friends, they are those who are utilizing this land in Abuja. So they get the land, and then they give the land to developers. Sell the land because the agreement is as long as you are paying the land rent every year, the land is yours. Except if the government want to use the land and they say, you know what, director's court, we need to use this land now. Say, no, it's the land for my retirement. Benny will give you another one elsewhere. Government want to use this one. Do you know that? Did you know that? Me, Jebu man, I have right to land in Abuja. What kind of stupidity? What kind of a place is that? What kind of a place is that? Anyway, that's how they run it. Okay? It is like people from Scotland to have it in their mind and say, the British law says, as Scottish, you have every right to the land in London. As Welsh, as Londoners or as English, everybody get right to have land in London. It's up to you if you want to use it or not. Just write them and say, I need land. And they have to give you. Law says they have to give you. But you know that's not how it works, right? That is not how they do it. And this and more are the reasons why you are going to understand the disjointed, like abnormal setup of how they are actually running Nigeria. If you pay attention very well, so they do that one too. They do this one to say that they do. I didn't know that one. We have always a total contraption, contradictory contraption. Well, thank you, Ireti, for that, because as it is happening in Abuja, so it is happening in Ogombo. There's a place called Ogombo. I don't know if I pronounce it right, but pardon me, okay? Ogombo is in Lagos, right? And most of them were the homeowners. have now become homeless. And all the time they are never wrong, they are never guilty, and all of that, like this lady. But you will feel sorry. So people are now saying, "Una dey mad, ni." So you see, get money, go buy land for Lagos, say you dey build that. So they swear for you, ni. Abba, you deserve no pity. All these are comments I have been reading online. But people will still have to build house now. Eh? But when you get all the documents and they turn around and say, no, your document is fake. It was signed by this commissioner. It was signed by a governor. Say, no, it's fake. And before you can even explain yourself, your house is gone. There's no way you will see it, right? This is the state of Ogombo. Pronounce that right, by the way, Ogombo.
Okay, we bought this place about 15 years ago from the family. And we've been living here. It's actually fully occupied area. So late last year, Fola and his cohorts came and said they own 35 hectares here. That they want to go into joint venture with UPDC. So they took 30 hectares and said that is what they actually wanted. And they fenced it off. And I said the 5 hectares, they are giving it to the community. So their money lays here, and I said, no, you should give them money, that he doesn't want land. You understand me? And they are the ones that sold to us. So, as they were dragging it, they used last time to come and demolish some of the houses. You can see they demolished almost everything here. So they left my own there. No, they shouldn't throw that one. They should leave that one. They should leave it. I don't need it. Uncle, I don't need it. Uncle, is there none in there?
Please continue, please.
So we met with Fola. Fola now said he has paid the community, so the community cannot hold him again. He has given them money, and he wants to take over the whole place. He said they said to us that we want to buy our own parts. He said when he gets somebody who is willing to buy everything, that he will bring us to kill into that part with the person so that we can pay to the person. And that was the agreement, For me to go to work this morning, and they called me and said I should come back, that Fola sent Lapska again to come and demolish the house. So that's why they are here. And they are demolishing the whole house. Thank you.
This is the main building where my sister stays with her family. They are bringing it down. See all these places, they've demolished here before now. They've demolished all these places. They've demolished all these places. And they are still bringing down this place.
What's your problem? Why should I believe it? I have right to. You are bringing down my house and you say I should not. What are you saying? Who are you to stop me? Who are you to stop me? They are bringing down my house and you say I should not do that. You will do what? Show your. Let me see what you do. Let me see what you do.
Life. Fola Tinubu. I don't even know who is Fola Tinubu. So Tinubu has a daughter. She called Fola. Anyway, they said somebody called Fola Tinubu came last year and claimed that he actually owned or he bought 30 hectares of the land, which land where they've already sold to them. Many of them built their houses 15 years ago. And then the guy, Fola, said, oh, I actually only need 30 hectares. I'll leave out 35 for the Omoniles who sold the land to him a year ago. Do you see the problem here? Majority of those who stole money under Bokwari, majority of them invested this money in their real estate, land, this and that, especially in northern part of Nigeria and choice areas in the south. Since Tinubu came in, Stuff like this have been playing out around him, and I can't really put my finger on it. Yeah? But here, the Omoniles who sold land. Yeah? I don't even understand what that means. Though. Somebody said I should give you information that will make your head spin. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so they are buying lands, the lands that people have already bought, built their houses for over a decade. Yeah, in Lagos. About a month ago, a woman came out and demolished, what do you call it? Demolished Peter Obi's brother's house. And she said the land was given to him by Tifnumbu in 2023. I don't know if some of you probably remember. And Obi's brother said he bought the land and has been the owner of the land for more than 15 years. These guys said they have built their land, built their houses rather, for over 15 years. It's a developed community, it's a developed area. Right? I don't know. I mean, I just put 1 and 2 together new. They may be totally, completely unrelated though. But they say one Fola Tinumbu. Thank you, Jerry. Tifnumbu's daughter is Oyinda. So that Fola must be a guy. And they said he was considerate by saying, I will leave 5 hectares out. So those of you who are part of these 5 hectares, right? Go and meet the Omonile. Omonile that sold the lands to them years ago. They told Fola that, no, we don't need land again. Give us money. So meaning they collected money and rejected the land. So the people they sold the land to are now homeless because Fola has decided to take everything. That is their story. Remember a few days ago as well, when the student of dentistry in the UNN is University of Nigeria now, Nsukka, Abi? Well, no, sorry, Calabar rather, not UNN, Calabar. So the 300 of them whose graduation was never going to happen because the school over-admitted more than the quota gave to them, right? And they pleaded with the authority and all that. Anyway, it was reported that Obi met with them, some of them, and I think I've actually mixed the videos together, but still, I just say, watch this.
7 years ago, the University of Calabar admitted my colleagues into this fine institution in the hopes that after a certain period of time, they would graduate and practice without any issues. Fast forward to now, they are telling them that after spending 7 years in this school, that may not happen. These are my friends. I've had classes with these people. I've played with these people. I've laughed with these people. So you're trying to tell me that after 7 years, you expect them to uproot their lives after passing exam, after reading, after spending countless nights trying to make this dream work. Some of them don't even live.
No transfer to other schools. Teach the quota according to NCCA requirements. Only outstanding numbers to make transfer.
I said, what are we going to do to these young people who have been admitted and they've been studying for the past 4 years? They told me, that's why I want you to listen to this on tape. They told me they can graduate in any of the sciences, chemistry, biology, anything, but they cannot be doctors because we are not teaching us. And I said to them, all of you here are professors. Let me tell you, these students cannot suffer for leadership training. They will not happen, not under my watch. And I said to them, we're going to do one thing.